And in the course of that, I've found out that First Bank has involved themselves in a lot of criminal activities of their staff.
Wow. Things that happen for this world, especially for our country, Nigeria, things that happen. What did I hear so? First Bank of Nigeria, our respected First Bank. Somebody deposited money in this bank, over 550 million naira, because he does not want the bank branch in his village or his state to be closed down because of lack of fund. On agreement, according to the story, he deposited 550 million naira, only for him to return back to Nigeria, went to another branch to access his money, and was surprised that 55 million naira was missing. Wow. On inquiry on why such thing could happen in the first place, he now found out that worse things have happened. Initially, he was told that he is the one that withdrew the money. Unknowing to those people that carried out the assignment that he was not in the country, he quickly proved them wrong by identifying clearly that he was outside Nigeria when it happened. In fact, he just came back to access his money. Now, First Bank have to do the investigation. Finding out that the man was saying the truth, they returned back the 55 million naira that allegedly was missing. Now, the man, suspecting foul play, went further to demand that he want to close down his fixed account, only for them to inform him that the whole 550 million naira is nowhere to be found. Ha! Ha! See, I'm coughing. Because it reminds me of the last regime we were hearing about a snake swallowing money. Pilot or wind blow, money just disappear. Now this is nice, real. Bank for that matter. And First Bank, one of the dignified bank we have in the country, for that matter. What is happening here? According to the man, I'm attaching this report here, the video here.
Deposit advices for the fixed deposits issued by First Bank. They said they were not, they could not trace it in their system, so he should go away. He wrote to the bank's MD, he wrote to CBN, and each of them were saying, we are investigating, we are looking into it, we are investigating. So he had to bring the matter to court. The total deposit of 550 million is not such funds that one would fold his hands and allow it to go to waste. So that is the dispute that is now before the court.
A certificate of fixed deposit issued to me, 250 million and 300 million respectively, for over 10 years. From 2014, I left that because I did not want First Bank to be removed from my hometown. Then over time, as the Lord will have it, upon arrival into Nigeria, from the airport I went straight to Abuja to pick some funds. 55 million in a savings account had disappeared. And that was what triggered this. They said I had just made a withdrawal at Umuahia Ozakolipa. I said it could not have been possible. They triggered an investigation, and it happened that indeed bank officials had withdrawn 55 million in 6 installments of 10 million and 5 million respectively, of which they accepted. They accepted responsibility, and it took about 1 week for the funds to be returned to me. It was then I became very afraid, as anybody would. Then I wrote to say I wanted to terminate my fixed deposit, only to tell me that my money was nowhere to be found. Stories. I mean, can you imagine that? And in the course of that, I've found out that First Bank has involved themselves in a lot of criminal activities of their staff. And they want to shy away responsibility, as if their staff was different from them as an institution. Fixed means that the money is locked. Nobody should have access to it. And to the extent that the bank was unaware of their staff removing funds of individuals and using them for whatever purpose, that shows that there is a problem with supervision of the bank. And then to find out that it even happened at the highest level shows that something is fundamentally wrong with this bank. The bank has become a crime scene. There's need for investigation.
Come to this man. Allegedly, it was done by workers in the same bank. In fact, from up. Wow. So who can we trust again? Now imagine if this man does not have the capacity to ask for his money. They'll just close it down, like many must have passed through such. This is scary to me. It's unbelievable. Seriously, who is Savior? An institution you trusted with your fund, only to tell you that your fund had disappeared. And they couldn't give the man a good explanation until the man had to take them to court with proof of deposit. They're in court. What kind of image is the bank giving itself before the masses? That they can trust them or not? What is happening here? Please, someone should help and tell me. Please, if you ever have such an experience with any other bank, comment it in the comment section. Because we don't need to leave things lying low like this. This is quite disheartening. It's appalling, unbelievable. What?